career upon being nominated board president. I don't envy you, especially with everything going on, but I'm sure you're more than ready to tackle the obstacles and hopefully provide the leadership this board has been waiting for. Ms. Roman, there are no words. I am an educator only following the image of an educator that you put forth. I do not forget what our former teachers went through to pave the way for this career, and you are a fine example to follow.
God bless you, Roman.
I am disheartened by your comments during a reorganization meeting. You said about Ms. Roman you have not seen the leadership potential in terms of collaboration and that she will have to prove you wrong. No one needs to prove anything to you. You have to prove yourself as a board member and start being a voice for the children. Please do not make the only voice we've heard from you criticism to other board members. Ms. Roman, you said you are focused on what is good for the children of Jersey City, to live the kinds of lives they know they can live. Spoken as a true leader who hasn't forgotten the focus of education, the children. Speaking of the children, they seem to be lost lately in the statewide standardized testing debate. As I am administering my college and career ready tests to my second graders, I have noticed that more parents are refusing, administration is confused, the state is scrambling, and districts are alternating. Have we even stopped for a moment to realize why this is all happening? Whether you are for the test or not, no one can debate the fact that children both statewide and district-wide are simply not ready for this. It has nothing to do about how smart a child is. It has nothing to do about what special needs are to be met. They simply are not prepared. You are sitting on a board in a district where students have not had computer classes or training for many years. We are in a district where most students can't afford a meal, let alone a home computer. They go to school, we feed them, but we do not prepare them for the test. It cannot be expected that an 8-year-old sit at a computer, scroll down, copy, paste, edit, and submit when they've never had that background.
Wow.
This test is an attempt to set up failure, face the facts. They have no typing ability, and they face test anxiety. They are being timed. Put any child in a test situation, teacher administered, and they face test anxiety. Can you imagine a child with test anxiety having to remember how to navigate a computer amongst showing comprehension, computation, and punctuation? Please understand that the parents refusing this test are doing so out of concern for their children. It's only right to prepare them, and honestly, they're not prepared. Dr. Lyles, at the caucus, you said, at the caucus, you said, I lost myself, hold on a second. At the Lyles, the PARCC scores or test scores are a criteria used for placing students in AEP. Students from second grade going to third grade are placed in AEP. How exactly are test scores used as criteria when there aren't any tests in second grade? We can have a student score off the charts in PARCC, but yet in the classroom is having difficulty with basic math, writing, and reading skills. All students are different, and that is why standardized testing is not the answer to show achievement. That is what this is all about. Start looking at students as the individuals that they are. Honestly, I can go on for hours, but just consider all of this as a board and give the parents their right to refuse without pressure. Finally, a $4 million shortfall. $4 million sound familiar? See, a company's contract was recently renewed for $4 million. This company is being paid $4 million but cannot seem to meet the demands of the district that hired them. This company was the solution. Really. Let's think about this solution. Survey any 5 given schools of your choice. Any 5. First, check how many inclusion teachers are still being pulled to sub, leaving the general ed teacher alone in the classroom.